met before.
Hello.
This is Hasan.
Hi.
Big guy.
This is my producer, March.
Hello. I'm Minoru Tagawa.
Much pleasure.
Of this, I'm working for the international mission for the party, and well, we welcome. I mean, I welcome you all here.
This is Jeff, by the way, who I talked to.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
He
you.
managed to get here. Is that okay? To come along?
You are
The professor
Yeah,
there.
professor.
of Kanda University.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so let's proceed. Maybe you want to look around in the building?
I would love
or? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then.
Paperwork is everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
communist patches.
Thank you.
And we are writing down your
My name is.
yeah. And,
Where do I write my name? Right here?
yeah, name.
Name?
And organization. Wow, you, I don't know.
I don't have one. I'm just gonna write Twitch. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Which is that your official designation?
Well, I mean, technically.
How many people are watching right now?
31,000.
Wow. That's
By the
amazing.
way, I'm
Oh yeah, there it is. He's got it too. Show it. Show it to the camera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is. I got this. A fan came up to me on the streets, and this is, I guess, what they're giving out for charity out here to fundraise.
I see.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I bought this one in the Palestine restaurant in
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Yeah. No, I got this in Tokyo as well.
Oh,
Yeah. Someone gave it to me. Yeah. Someone bought it and gave it to me.
good.
Yeah.
So I heard this is your second time in Japan.
Third.
Third? Oh. You like Japan?
Oh, I love Japan. Yeah. That's why this time I wanted to learn more about, the inner machinations of Japanese politics a little bit, but from your perspective.
Have you seen anything else, like politically speaking?
Combined. And we built this building. We built the central building. The floor. Here.
This is a meeting room.
So this floor is for,
Look at the flag.
well, mainly
Oh, is there a view of the flag?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
red flag. Yeah. Actually, all tourists, or I mean those tourists coming, you're dropping this, building. They, when they find, that.
They take photos?
Yeah, photos, or especially the left-wing people, well, get excited, Hey, red flag in the Tokyo Center building,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what's the creed we signify on the flag?
A fan gave it to us.
Grading? Oh, it's of course color is red. It's maybe the international common color, but it's progress and the militant character of our party organization. And well, we have some symbols. Yes.
Yeah, what are the symbols?
Symbols. This is of course rice,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the
Cog.
cog. So this is the union of the peasants and workers, traditionally. And those four flags are, well, I don't know, I don't remember the sequences, but the independence, democracy, and the international solidarity, and also a strong party organization. So we call the four flags of the party.
Mhm.
Yeah. And this is a brief explanation of the history of the building, central building. And as you know, our party was outlawed existence before the war, 80 years ago. But after the war, after the defeat of the imperial system regime, we started openly active in the society. And one of the supporters gave us this building. This was the kind of vocational school and combined with some factories.
Mhm.
And this was the beginning of our, building. Before that, we did not have any permanent office because we were chased by the regime or police,
Yeah.
and smashed by. So it's the new beginning after the war, and so gradually we managed to rebuild and rebuild. And those pictures are the pictures of my age. I mean, I joined the party during my student times, and at that time, this kind of looks like a little bit complicated, and plus,
Mm-hmm.
And after the great earthquake in the western part of Japan, 1995, we analyzed this building, and we were told that, you are in danger when that kind of magnitude will occur. So we decided to rebuild the new building. But in order to do that, we have to collect. I mean, we need money, huge money. We call the supporters and members, donate for the, we build the new one, and we did not borrow any 1 cent, nothing from the banks, because if we borrowed, we have to pay back with loan,
And interest, yeah.
It's really ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. So, in terms of active membership, I've read that it's some people have said it's around 500,000, but some estimates put it around 250,000.
250 around.
Okay, 250,000.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Founded is like 10 years ago.
yeah.
More maybe, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's actually kind of what I want to talk to you about as well. Is there, what do you think is the reason for membership halving over the course of the past 2 decades?
We have somehow managed to maintain the overall membership numbers, but our weakest point is the ages.
The 80s.
It's like the upside down pyramid.
Mhm.
The main strata of the members are over 60s, 60s, 70s, or like 70s, 80s are the baby boomers, or those many students or young people joined the party during the 1960s or 1970s. Those are the main strata. So we have to expand the young or those people in the 30s or 40s. So we are now gradually regain the membership in that ages, but still we are struggling to increase those numbers in that ages. Yeah.
In terms of Japanese politics, what are what does youth politics look like in Japan? Is there any sort of resurgence in left-wing mobilization in Japan, or if there is one even, what is it structured around? Is it more decentralized, or is it through party membership?
Well, I might say we see these last several years, especially after the pandemic, we see the new trend of activism among the youth and students. Especially students are struggling to earn money for their high tuition fees.
That's what I wanted to ask about as well. Like, what are some of the most common issues that the youth of Japan are facing right now?
For students, number one is the high tuition fees, and well, we do not have enough scholarship system, and so students usually earn money by the part-time jobs, or of course parents support them. So it's a huge burden for students and parents. And but after the outbreak of the pandemic, they lost the place of work, in the pubs or the shops, they are virtually closed, and they face the stop of revenue for the daily lives, not only for the tuition fees. So at that time, our Democratic Youth League of Japan, it is known formally before the war. It's a Communist Youth League of Japan. That Democratic Youth League started to special food bank for students. They collect those, foods or other, goods from our supporters or people, then distribute to the students in front of the universities or colleges. And then they had new contacts, and some of the students got interested in that activities and the existence of that, youth organization. And then also at that time, people, not only students, but started to think something wrong, in this society, especially under the pandemic. So we attract those students to come to the meetings and maybe seminar.
But it must be hard to get students to then join the party, right?
Well,
just because I'm thinking,
yeah.
People don't like. I mean, it's just nowadays, people don't like to join political parties, regardless of the political
allegiances. Sympathies.
Well, in one aspect, it is true. Not only the political parties, but in some organizations, and also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Japan is the society of maybe strong conformism, and conformism is a neutral word, but it is virtually a pressure from the government or mass medias. But on the other hand, kids, youngsters, do not have enough image, or do not have bad images of the Communist Party.
Right.
I
for a
mean,
while.
they
Yeah.
do nothing virtually.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes,
So.
So no image whatsoever. No
yeah,
good,
that-
no
that's
bad.
right.
The
That's
funny
right,
thing
that's
is,
right.
according to research, if you poll maybe until like maybe starting like 10 years ago, if you poll young children, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds about what do you think the Communist Party is about, they say they're conservative, right?
That is, I have heard that from Westerners as well.
Yeah.
That the Japanese Communist Party is somewhat conservative. But is that conservative in terms of
It's-
social?
No, it's the imagery. It's really the imagery, the idea of the Communist Party being old and being around for a long time, being protective of like the Constitution, kind of has given some younger voters the idea that it's conservative. That this is what it means to be conservative.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there another place that we can? Are we gonna continue? By the way, because we can keep doing that, and I'll keep asking questions.
Yeah.
So I've seen that as well. What are some of the defining characteristics of the modern Japanese Communist Party? Like, what would you say your ideology, your leanings are, and your advocacy?
Okay. Of course, we are the Japanese Communist Party. We are struggling for the new future, but at this moment, our main focus is the revolution of democratic one, and for the real independence. That is the independence from the U.S.-Japan military alliances.
Yeah.
That is number one. And second one is the free from big corporation first politics. So these two major problems are the tasks we have to tackle. And abandon the U.S.-Japan military alliance is understandable, maybe. We have the many U.S. military bases, not only in rural areas, but in central Japan too, in Tokyo.
We were right near one the other day when we went to that to the Kendo Bushido place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bushido, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have the air base and naval base over there, and
Apparently, they cause a lot of problems.
True.
They get drunk, they fight, sexual assaults,
Right,
rapes, car
right.
crashes.
Right.
The American government recently extracted a American service member who fell asleep at the wheel in Okinawa, if I'm not mistaken, and drove over a Japanese family.
Yeah.
Japanese government apprehended him, prosecuted him criminally. He was in jail, and then the American government forced the Japanese government's hand to free him essentially and bring him back to the United States of America.
That's right. That's always, it's a business as usual.
Yeah. So that kind of stuff, does that not instill some kind of anger in
Of course,
Japanese
of course.
in the Japanese population in general?
In general, but the
But there's no expression of it.
There's an expression, but especially in Okinawa prefecture, that region, they are the it's a kind of continuation of the colonial rule by the military. So their anger not only against the U.S. military bases, but at the same time, I think the biggest anger is against the Japanese government. They are too much subordinate to the U.S. Those systems.
Mm-hmm.
So we are talking to people about that kind of unfair relationship between the two countries, and we have to get out of that regime to change the more equal status and get rid of all bases. But at the same time, the hard thing is that people are afraid of China or Russia,
Right.
those, and argument is that we have to have some kind of
Protection.
protection or so-called deterrence.
Yeah.
I think Ukraine really had a big effect on young people's ideas of what security is like. I mean, we teach a lot of young people, right, and we get a lot of like opinion essays, and it's definitely the feeling, at least from my end.
Since Ukraine war happened, it's everybody talks about the fear of like other countries' militaries and their homeworks and stuff. It's skyrocketed.
So the Japanese government also too, make the military budget, by each day.
Oh, yeah.
It's really massive build-up. So
It's accelerated from what I understand. It was discussed with Xi Jinping as well in America when he visited in San Francisco.
Yeah.
One of the big points of contention there was the missile systems in Japan and the escalation of the Japanese self-defense.
Right.
And it seems as though the industrial output is moving in that direction as well, specifically to be used, I guess, as a bulwark against China. Is there, you can choose not to answer this, but what is the overall public sentiment against China in Japan and the Chinese government? And also, what is the party's attitude towards that as well?
Well, the sentiment of the Japanese public is mainly really bad.
Okay.
Image is bad.
Even with all the tourism?
Especially with all the
Especially with
tourists.
all the tourism.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Well, not especially, but
The media makes it. The media has a spin on it. Yeah.
But mainly the actions or coercive actions, among near the islands of Japan in the southern part, or the oppression of democracy or human rights issues in Hong Kong or Xinjiang Uyghur. So it is really understandable, those images, and we too publicly criticize the Chinese government and China's party. It is not the they too support for the human rights, international convention, but what they are doing is totally different, and
America does too.
Too. So I mean, so our party stand against the military blocs of the U.S., but also we stand against the China's those behaviors.
Universal pacifism.
Universal, and also it is the spirit of independence, and also the spirit of the true commitment to the communism, because the communism itself is ideology for the freedom, liberation from the oppression or other exploitations. But what the China's party is doing is totally different from their theory. As the China says, the socialism of the Chinese characteristic. It's a strange word, but so that's our critical point toward the China. Also, we stood firmly against the Soviet invasions, against the Czechoslovakia or Afghanistan or other things. But so we are keen to that bad things. But at the same time, we are the neighbors, with China. So we have to solve everything, all problems, through the dialogue or negotiations, not the military to military confrontation. It is the way to, maybe ultimately it is a way to war, It's really ridiculous.
Yeah. What if China reinstated the Comintern?
Oh. What do you mean by that?
I'm saying, who knows?
Hypothetically.
The
Comintern? Okay, yeah.
Actually, last year I was invited to Beijing for the international conference on the theme of the world socialism. Well, quite a few overseas participants praise the achievement of the China or Chinese Chinese socialism. I didn't say nothing about that. I just,
Come on, I mean, high-speed rail is pretty good. You guys have it too.
Well, so China do not want make new Comintern. They publicly say that, but virtually they of course want to expand their influence. Well, but our party is. I mean, we do not support the new Comintern. Now each party have its own right, and they are all independent. And the most the important thing is that the ideologically we are not same. We have many different perspectives. As I said, about the human rights or democracy, we do not have the common grounds maybe. Some, but they, call themselves as Communist Party, but I don't know if it's real communism or not. But they are the ruling party of China. Yeah. And we are the party now in the opposition, but we are aiming for going the new government, making new government. So we have to cope with the China or Russia or of course even the North Korea. So that's our point. The one thing, well, in the world, we have to do at most diplomatically. That's the point.
Okay.
And it's also, I add that it is the point of our constitution. Japanese constitution denounced the war, like a war, and we officially do not have military, but now we have. So as constitution, in accordance with the constitution, we have to pursue the diplomatic way to solve the problems.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
Oh, super.
Oh, super.
Super. I don't know.
What's the overall attitude about Donald Trump in Japan, in your estimation?
I don't know for sure, but at least our party on the inauguration day published the statement, which, well, enough critical to the Mr. Trump because of his, expanding territories or the withdrawal from the WHO or Paris Agreement. It's really, it's ridiculous.
Not good.
Not good, and also a kind of the way of the isolation of the country, I think, and mainstream of the world is more, quite different from that, and cooperation or that kind of thing. So Mr. Trump's action or remarks are really big concern for us too. And and the people in Japan.
He used to love Shinzo Abe too. He's a big fan.
And that's the problem. Mr. Abe is the number one enemy of us.
Was the number one enemy.
Yeah. We disclosed his big scandal, money scandal, and
that's what I've heard. You guys do a lot of investigative journalism.
Oh yeah, well, I will show you the.
Let's go over there.
Next building is our.
Chat says go sit down.
Yeah, chat says go sit down.
Yeah, we can sit down.
We
can.
This is the printing building.
That one right there?
Yeah, right one.
Oh, the printing.
White
The
one.
printing. Oh, nice.
That's 9-tall building, 9 floors building, and.
Can we talk to a journalist that wouldn't mind?
No problem.
If they speak English?
Some.
That'd be
or
great.
a few.
That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. I would love to hear. And also,
Or
hopefully someone a little bit younger too. No, I mean,
of course,
you're great. You're great.
No.
But I want to hear different perspectives
I
as
know,
well,
I
if
know,
possible.
I know.
黒田さんは
黒田さんは今日はね、早稲田じゃない。いや、呼んでないよ、今日は。
あ、俺ちょっと来ていいよって言ったんですけど、
あ、そ
でも来なかった。
あ、そう。
まあ大丈夫だけど。
What? What?
I'm sorry, I invited a friend to come, who's an organizer here, but she was somewhat non-committal and I don't think she showed up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was just checking if he heard anything.
Before we move to the, you'd like to go out on the, on the top of the garden?
Sure.
I would love to see the garden. Like one of the.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Watch your step. Smells like soy sauce up here. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Smells great.
There's a canteen on the fourth floor. So,
Oh, okay.
And this, so you can sit here. And,
Oh, okay.
And also, this is the place where we time to time take photo of the candidate for the election. You know?
Okay.
So, like this.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's more garden back there?
Yeah. So this is the, first one and second. I don't know. Maybe this is first or second, but anyway. This is kind of village.
Yeah.
Another beautiful flag shot.
Lovely. I'll take a picture.
Please.
Look, it's the winter, man.
What's
It's
the
winter.
international?
That's what all
Can you sing the
leaves are.
international?
Yeah, it's winter.
I'm sure it's beautiful in the spring too.
I don't know the lyrics actually. It's too difficult to know. This is nice.
If it's clear, we can see the Mount Fuji.
Oh, you can normally see Mount Fuji when it's clear.
A little overcast today though.
Yeah. Right here is a photo if you want to show it.
Oh.
Yoyogi Park. So when you were at Yoyogi Park with those dancers or whatever,
No, we didn't.
Okay.
And that's the NHK building.
Yeah. What do you think about those guys? What do we think about NHK?
Well, the news broadcasting on the 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock, it's a kind of, not so good. I
A
must
little bit
say.
of propaganda?
Well, time to time, I feel some kind of propaganda of the government. But the documentary films or those investigative programs are really, good.
Yes, documentaries
Are great. They're very progressive, actually, in a sense, right?
About the
With
war. and
About the
things
war,
like
yeah.
And they are now, I think, preparing for some kind of investigative or documentary film about the SNS, social media bad guys,
Oh, okay.
who are criticizing minorities, including the foreign residents here.
Huh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of internet racists out there.
So,
Oh, yeah.
And you just had it with Koike Akira and Kira Toshiko, a video about her being harassed online.
Oh,
I mean, it was
well,
yesterday, right?
Right.
Like it's a big topic right now. There's even a documentary that came out in America just now about Ito Shiori, who was raped or sexually harassed, sexually assaulted by Abe's biographer, and it's not being released here, but is being released. The documentary is being released in America.
It's been nominated for awards.
It's
right?
been nominated for awards, and she also won. I mean, this is not social media, but it's the same claim being made of like hibochushu and so on.
The
defamation laws and so on. She got attacked by the assaulter as well with defamation lawsuits and all of that. And yeah, it's a big topic right now.
So our party is now considered as a defender for those minorities, including transgender people, and of course the female activists, support our party. That's a good trend.
Are trans issues a big part of Japanese politics? Are trans issues a big part of Japanese politics?
Well, not like in your country, but go back. Go back. Well, becoming bigger, I think.
Do you feel like American politics influences Japanese politics as well? Not in terms of, like, obviously American foreign policy has a major role in Japanese politics in general, but would you say that even domestic politics in America, things that we talk about like in terms of social issues, end up becoming a public conversation here in Japan as well?
Yes, I think it's good.
Uh-oh. We're locked out. We're stuck on the Japanese Communist Party's roof.
We're gonna get an American helicopter to come and say,
We're going to spend the next 6 hours on its roof.
Oh,
Okay.
the DEI do this?
Yeah, they need some white people here.
by the way, these are the posters for the.
Oh, these are great.
Yeah.
These are great.
Yeah, this is
So,
about
is there still a big
protecting
focus
our
on trade unionism within the party as well, or has because of the previous political repression, would you say that the unions are no longer affiliated with any political party?
Oh, no. I mean, we put big emphasis on the trade union movement and also the movement for the agricultural workers. Though I think in this price hike, high price society, trade union has a big role, and they are preparing for the so-called spring struggle in Japan. Usually,
Is it going to be general action?
Yeah, general action, and in spring, trade unions in Japan, they together put the demands to
The government?
Not government, to the corporation companies. And so we have two major national trade unions. One is the really big, but kind of cope with the capitalists. Rengo, and they are very anti. Well, their chairwoman is really communist, but.
It's not shocking. It's how it is in America too. Well, it's changing a little bit now.
Yeah, and but the other one, called Zenro-ren, is 1/10 in size, smaller than the major one.
And how big are these unions that we're talking about, like numbers-wise? How many? If you know off the top of your head.
Well, he will.
No, I don't. It's actually quite complicated, right? Because there's so many different unions, and they sometimes kind of break off and so on, right?
But let's say 10 million and maybe several millions, like that, comparing. And but the thing is that the smaller one, national one, is really militant, and they are preparing for the strikes, and gaining their membership in the, especially in the teachers union. And they have, they contacted with the Sinn Féin.
Oh, Sinn Féin.
Sinn Féin last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And,
I love Sinn Féin. He's incredible.
Right.
Wait,
Sinn Féin mentioned.
Yeah. And
Sinn Féin.
Sinn Féin.
どっち?
Wait, are you talking about Sinn Féin, the American labor union leader,
Right,
or are you
right,
talking
right.
about Sinn Féin,
Okay.
the okay?
No,
No, I got it right. I got it.
Sinn Féin.
Sinn
Oh my
Féin.
gosh.
Oh, sorry.
I heard Sinn Féin. Was
No, yeah, not the Irish, not the Irish
Yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah.
But that wouldn't be that crazy, I don't think. Well,
And
who knows?
anyway, 1 year ago, he sent the really good militant message to our trade union. And
It says here that labor union participation in Japan is at 16.3% as of 2023.
yeah.
And I checked,
Which
Zeroden is 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Zeroden.
And the total union membership is at 10 million, 10.2
Yeah, so 1/10.
million. So it's very low
Yes.
in terms
yeah,
of,
yeah.
I mean, but it's expected.
Yes, yes.
American influence, I would say, probably plays a role in that.
Well, maybe, but not only the American influence, but the, well, overall, but the
American-backed.
neoliberalism.
Yeah, American-backed corporate neoliberal attitudes.
But we have, well, we are now gaining kind of momentum to push back, and especially, as I said, you know, in among students or the young workers also too. So, and party itself, you know, convey our activity to consult, well, receive any, you know, things people are having troubles.
But this
So-
is very practical in nature. It's about
So
like
if you
helping
have
others.
any, you know, something wrong or difficulties, you know, come to us.
In your livelihood.
Yeah.
Kurashi, yeah.
And also, so
This is a
the
little guy, I guess.
Yeah, this is a
SOS.
this is campaign poster 4 years ago, and actually this poster was made by one of the supporters who is not the member of the party.
Can I ask, why is it, I always wonder this, why is it a gerbera? Gerberaって言うんだろうな。Why is it not a rose? Is what I always wonder. Because it's the Communist Party, right? It's not a rose.
I don't know.
I always expect to see, if there's a flower, I would expect a rose, not gerbera or
Maybe
gerbera.
because he was a supporter, maybe,
I think
and
that's
not a
right.
party
Yeah.
member.
Well, at least it is red.
It is red, it is red, yes.
Yeah, close enough.
Well, yeah. So actually, this is
For the rice
the room for those people who are involved in the or who are in charge of trade unions and other people's movement, peace or you know those kinds of. He's former youth league chairman.
I don't speak German. Is that what you said?
No, chairman.
Oh, chairman.
Chairman of the youth league.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, here's an English poster.
I've never seen that.
Give flowers to the guns. Give us to Article 9. Our no war constitution. Wings of Article 9 fly over the world. Article 9 Association of Nakano.
Yeah, Nakano is from near from here.
I think I was there. I think I'm right. I think I'm hidden here. Yeah. I think that's me. これ森さんじゃない?
あ、そうかも。This is the fifth anniversary of JCP supporters.
Romeo just outed himself.
Well, I'm in the videos.
By the way, what time do you have to leave here?
Oh, I can stay for as long as you're willing to have us.
Okay.
You're joining now.
Yeah.
Then I will a little bit long long way. This is the room, one of the rooms for leadership. This room is for the head of the secretariat. This is the place, room for secretariat of the party.
Oh.
To support the izakayas during COVID that were being shut down, they wanted to give more support to the mom and pop izakayas that needed some help. These are for like child meals.
Hi, hi.
Should we?
Maybe we're gonna use it. Piker-san.
No, no camera.
He is the vice chair, one of the vice chairs of the party, and he is in charge of the SNS activities of the party. He's really one of the key persons.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Rania. Nice to meet you. Also, he's former of the chairperson of the Democratic Youth League of the party.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so your vice chairman is younger.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
He's a person of future.
Yeah, no, that's great to see. I asked him as well, but what's the? I was trying to figure out like, what are some of the prevailing issues that Japanese people are facing, and how is the party choosing to address them?
大丈夫ですか？
ごめんね。一瞬。ごめん、忙しいよ。
そう。
One minute ね。何が一番の問題
Is
で
it
すか
okay
今。
to film him?
OK。
問題っていうのは、
その日本の中で一番の問題は何でしょうかと、人々が困っていることは何でしょうか。
まあ物価高。
あ
やっぱり暮らしが本当に大変なってると。
Inflation.
ですよね。
Inflation is a big thing, and yeah, rising prices in general is what people are really feeling right now.
で今500万人の要求を聞くアンケートを、プロジェクトを新たに開始して、やっぱりそういう暮らしの現状をつかんで共産党としての活動をバージョンアップさせていくっていうために頑張っています。
500 money? So 5 million, trying to get a sense, trying now to do a survey about 5 million people to young people, specifically wakamono?
いや、全部で。
5 million, just in general, trying to get a survey going of 5 million people to see what is actually now, how people are, feeling with the current economy and so on. Because just to like add on to it, I think it's also all relatively new, I suppose. So there's still a lot of research to be done to like understand what's happening.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, he's quite busy right now, so he has to go.
Thank you. Well,
Is the diving session?
check that.
今やってますけど、ただ今日土曜日だから。そうそう。土曜日だけど人がちょっといる。This is the who are in the building. I mean,
C さんがいないですね。
so
いらっしゃらない。
so
So it's the names
accent-
of politicians
yeah,
and
yeah.
committee members who are in the building right now.
Oh, don't show.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
You just doxed them.
それだ。Well, not monitoring, but
I've met Ogata.
yeah.
This is the party leader, by the way, on this poster.
Oh, yeah.
This is the party leader right now since 1 year ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's on the hour, I think.
Well, yeah, what is it? Is the noon
It's
alarm?
new, yeah.
It's cute.
Really?
Well,
So, is it American?
I'm not sure.
The home on the range. Wow, West.
oh,
check the back? Is it charging still? Ooh,
The cafeteria?
oh nice.
From 12 until 1:40. So,
Mm.
What's on the menu today?
Menus,
What are we working with?
beef rice bowl, and also the second variation is fish.
Uh-huh. That's cool.
I don't want to show anybody. Yeah.
Sign language class here.
You need tea or water?
Tea or water?
It's okay. I mean, do you guys want it?
Okay.
Oh, there's a.
No, just.
Oh, wow.
That's nice. So actually, I prepared for this room for the today, but
Okay.
it's not so for today. I mean, maybe we can go straight forward to the next building. So
Yeah, if you want to stay here and ask a few more questions, or
what do you think? Maybe first.
Let's go to the other
Yeah.
Okay.
Check it out. What is this?
Otori desu.
Doesn't look like it. No, it's not.
I'm not good at.
Ooh, big plate.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
Because you have some relationships with Vietnam.
That's actually great question.
No, Japanese art.
It's Japanese. Okay. What's the relationship with other existing communist parties like in Vietnam, for example?
We have normal relationship, or maybe closest tie is the Vietnamese party, and the second one is the in Asia, we have CPIM of India, Communist Party of India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, and in Europe we have many ties with the French Communist Party or Party of Mélenchon, and the Linke in Germany, and the Workers' Party in Belgium,
That's mine.
or Syriza in Greece. What those left parties
Yeah.
we have contact?
What about in America?
In America, we have all kind of relationship with the Communist Party of USA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and no, well, we have some kind of ties. I mean, the individual ties with the DSA.
Oh, the DSA. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, not official relationship, but the time to time members of the DSA come to our office here. Actually, by the way, this is the library for the party. So we have to, need those, documents to prepare for
Meeting notes?
Yeah, for dietary question, debate or the, anything. So actually, we have more books or materials downstairs. So. The students like Romeo-san, time to time come to this place
Mm-hmm.
to see some documents.
How do I do that?
そういうものがなんか研究のテーマであればね。そう。わかります。
He says if it probably has a specific KQ or
If I have a
research
reason,
topic.
if I have a reason to, yeah.
they'll let it in.
Not just out of interest to find something.
Yeah. Not to stick around for the CIA.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't think the State Department is all too worried about JCP activities.
No, I'm not.
No. Especially not right now. They're too worried about creating reasonable grounds to invade, maybe not Denmark, but Greenland. Sorry, I meant liberate. I meant liberate Greenland from colonial oppression, of course. That's why we got to go in, find some natives, say that these guys are yearning for freedom.
The Greenland Liberation Movement.
Yeah. That is if the CIA was competent. I feel like it's no longer, it's a mere remnant of its former glory.
Didn't they even want to get rid of the FBI's, like, DC?
Oh, they were talking about deleting the DC headquarters of the FBI. That's just political posturing.
They're firing a bunch of people who were involved in arresting January 6th people.
Yeah.
So basically all the veteran leaders are losing their
Which,
jobs.
ironically, Trump hired.
Of course,
Like
yeah.
Trump appointed. Trump fired Jim Comey and then appointed the FBI director that oversaw the prosecution of January 6th, the political hostages.
They weren't loyal, yeah.
The political hostages of January 6th.
Yeah, I'm not keeping up right now with politics in America, but yeah, it sounds like
Don't worry, it's
hell.
keeping up
It
with
sounds
you.
like hell.
Okay.
This is the
Takahata Hinshu Kyoku.
Takahata is the name of the paper, and Akatsuki is a dawn, the name of the printing office. So
Akatsuki?
Akatsuki.
Oh, like in Naruto.
It's what is it? Twilight, like setting sun.
No, it's a dawn.
Dawn. It's the opposite.
Sunrise. Yeah.
So probably that the Naruto character probably is
The building itself is owned by the company.
So now we're in the printing press of the Japanese Communist Party.
Country's government.
Right. The Japanese government is conservative
これ
and
は
they like
最近の紙面ですね。
These are recent ones.
これが日刊毎日出してる新聞ですね。で、これが週1回出してる日曜版という週刊誌です。
Sunday edition, weekly one.
週刊誌としては日本で最大の部数を誇っている新聞ですね。それでこの週刊の新聞でもこういう都議会自民党という政党会派がですね
本部だけじゃなくて地方でも裏金を作っていたということをスクープしたりしています。地方で都議会自民党ですね。
So they've uncovered a scandal with regional branches of the LDP party involved in very shady fundraising practices where they don't report on their amount of money they're making from these parties, and that's what they are reporting on now.
それからこっちは例えば軍事国債といってですね、借金で軍事費を賄おうとしている動きが強まっていると。これは戦後ずっと日本では禁じられてきたことなんですね。それが2年前から勝手にその禁じ手をやるようになって、軍事費に借金を使うということが常態化してきているということを告発しています。
So yeah, the government is starting to, do you say print bonds or
government bond.
You're creating bonds to fund military expansion, which is a thing that was kind of against the norm until about 3 years ago, and they're reporting on how it's become increasingly normalized to use shakin to create debt in order to fund this.
それと特徴なのはそういう政治ニュースだけじゃなくてこの暮らしの話とか、
It's not just political.
They have all kinds of news.
It's recipes, food.
それからスポーツ、社会ニュースなどですね、普通の他の商業新聞と劣らない紙面構成をやっています。で特にこの囲碁将棋っていう日本の伝統文化ですね。
We cut out for a second, so I just want to restart it. We just restarted it. Sorry. So, chat, I don't know what part you guys missed, but we are now in the offices of the party paper, but it's an actual Akata. It's an actual newspaper in its own right, and they were showing us the many different journalistic awards that they've won. Oh, since the elevator. Oh, damn.
Oh, since the elevator.
Damn, I didn't. I realized it's too late.
Red elevator.
Okay, well.
Yeah,
this is the deputy editor-in-chief, and these are the 3 awards that they had shown us. One for
this is
both
for the
of these
recent
are
scoop where the LDP lost a lot of votes. It was a scoop about how the party handles money and how it accounts for money in their books, which showed that they've been kind of doing some shady practices there. Akahata won an award for this. They won an award in 2020 because of Abe Shinzo's certain scandals related to Abe Shinzo at the time. And then one more regarding the uncovering of the fact that the Japanese government was against the introduction of a
against Obama getting rid of the first strike policy for nuclear weapons. Right. They were actually behind the scenes saying, actually, Obama, we like first strike to protect Japan, so keep those nukes. And the JCP through this newspaper uncovered that.
And they received, so these are mainstream, national award.
The Journalism Council of Japan.
Yeah, and so it's the point was more that Akahata is not just a party, a newspaper. It is very much a journalistic newspaper. Sorry.
No,
this
good.
is yesterday's foreign news section, and the top news is from Washington. We have correspondent in Washington, Beijing, Berlin, and Cairo, and also Hanoi in Vietnam. Five correspondents. And top news yesterday was the appeal from the AFGE, Public Servants Trade Union of the United States, appealed opposed the Trump's. Trump want to slash the federal workers. So this is that news from Washington.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
He's the former chief of Washington Bureau of Akahata.
じゃあ向こうも紹介しようか。
ちょっと上がってじゃあ外信行ってあとで日曜版に行こうかなと。じゃあ
ちょっとその4階の整理のとこだけ紹介しようか。新聞制作システムだから。こちらがニュース部門で政治部それから社会部が 席があります。
So politics and society sections.
でこっちでまだ記者もあんまり来てませんけど、こちらの方が紙面を作る整理部といってですね、要するに、レイアウト
Layouts, yeah. Layout is usually here.
やるわけですね。で一つ一つのパソコン画面にで全部紙面を作っていきます。
Doing everything.
Yeah, all the layout of the
で
Great, doing everything on
午後遅くから来て夜遅くまでやる仕事なのでまた来ています。
Yeah, so they're up very, very late working on it, so that's why they're not here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
はい。じゃああとは外信の方で。じゃあよろしくお願いします。どうも。ありがとうございます。
By the way, you can subscribe from the United States too. YouTuber が、はい、ここが Foreign News Section.
Oh,
And
okay.
He is, あれ島田さんだよね。He is also former chief of bureau in Washington. Also, he worked in Mexico too.
Oh, nice.
He can
Here you go.
speak 3 languages, I think.
Oh, wow.
Spanish, Italian, and English.
So we can speak 4 languages.
Oh yeah. And he is the chief of the foreign news section, Mr. Sugawara. By the way, we all together studied in the same university in foreign languages, Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
And he is Mr. Ito. He is
Nice.
also former correspondent in India, in New Delhi. And Berlin. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So-
nice.
so, he's really, great. Yeah. So, で、あとは this section is for party activities. Economic issues. Okay, we go up to the weekly ones.
Is the stream okay?
Oh, yeah, it's fine right now.
Sounds like it's good. I need to do a battery swap soon.
It's at 100%. I don't know why.
But is the charging emoji still on there?
It's at 94 now.
Okay, so yeah, you better swap the battery.
We might F in here, chat. Hold on. Let me look back
so-
here. It still says it's live.
This is another office for almost no one.
Hmm.
This place is for weekly Sunday editions. Editorial.
They do the biggest scoops here.
どうも。
Sunday edition.
あれ、今日はもう皆さん外ですね。
Yeah, they're out reporting, getting the news.
And
Yeah,
also,
this-
this place is
Hmm.
for the advertisement section. We do not carry the big corporation advertisement, but we have advertisement.
Small
of-
business?
Yes, small business and like publishing companies or other companies. So
Do you still? This is the thing I wonder. Do you still do these shogi competitions?
yes.
Yeah. So Akahata used to be pretty famous for doing like Japanese chess competitions. You still Still big on that, yeah.
And some of the former those champions are
Yeah.
now really famous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
including Mr. Fuji.
Right, I saw a little statue downstairs, like a little.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, yeah, it's a
little bobblehead.
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
bobblehead, little
Yeah.
Funko Bob.
Yeah, he was also a champion of those freshman tournament
Right.
of our Akahata.
Right.
So yeah, the
So-
communists are keeping the tradition of shogi alive in Japan.
And general, general societal roles, you know.
Oh, there's
that
that guy.
plays.
And,
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
This is the
Go for
shogi
it.
champion.
Ah,
Sorry.
本当だ。
Yeah, there he is.
あ、藤井君だ。
Mark.
藤井君だ。
See, that's
this is
the
shogi camp
the guy who won the Japanese chess tournament.
Nice.
Here's the. I've never heard of it. How you?
Who is this person?
この人、ナオさんは、
NHK drama.
そう。
So you're even report on actresses in NHK dramas.
Of course, and
yeah.
this page is a kind of, you know.
Oh, of course.
Like
Yeah, it's
entertainment.
a talento.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those they are all famous or new. I mean, how to say, more.
Mainstream? I don't
Well,
know.
they are all.
Are they
named
party
from
members or
main-
no?
No.
Just random, regular, famous
Might be.
people?
We don't know.
Oh, they're very secretive about that, I assume.
Oh, you absolutely would not.
Okay.
If you're in public life, you would not. Just in general, you wouldn't say that if you were part of the LDP, even, right? You wouldn't
I
do
think
that.
Miss Takeshita is kind of supporter
Yes.
for our party, but I don't know Nao-san. But
There are definitely supporters, like vocal supporters, regardless. That's definitely a thing that exists.
the thing is that our weekly newspaper does not write the scandals of the actors
Yes.
or actresses. So it's different from
piece.
the
Which is big right now.
Yeah,
It's
so-
weekly.
Was it Fuji TV or?
The Fuji TV thing was, more about this Bunshin.
Yeah, those are private tabloids that
Yeah.
really want to get the trashy kind of
Mhm.
dirty stories, but also sometimes big scandals like that. But Akahata is more focused on serious political scandals.
and also in terms of the actors, their professional works.
Yeah.
Not their individual
Yes, it is
scandals.
about the. Yeah.
Yeah, not their private lives.
It's a serious newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, there's a. Well, this is a postcard which readers. There's
Oh,
a.
wow.
Hmm?
There's a.
Oh, postcards.
So
Yeah,
Does
maybe
that even
maybe.
happen in Japan? Is that even a thing?
I don't know.
So those are puzzles,
Ah.
and then you can, of course, you can email your answers, but
I'm
those,
sure they use fake names.
yeah, some
People postcard their answers to puzzles.
still some.
Wow,
That's great.
But
that's gotta be
but-
65 plus.
But
Easy.
these days mainly the email or
There's an email, yeah, and a
yeah.
QR code. There's a QR code.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are from the elder people.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, it's an aesthetic.
Okay, maybe not 65 plus, maybe 80
Also,
plus.
Oh, they draw like paintings on the
Oh,
cards.
wow.
And then,
Oh, very Japanese.
That's very cute.
That
Oh.
is, that's awesome.
yeah, so
I've seen this often actually. They then print some of it.
from like
I always wonder what that was.
Mm.
this is not just the answers, but they are creative.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like when somebody posts fan art of you on Twitter and you retweet it.
Yeah.
Small. Yeah. And it's they all make your head smaller than a pea.
Oh God. Yes.
What is happening there?
It's because I have broad shoulders.
Then
They don't understand.
Downstairs.
Mm.
They don't understand that in Japan it's seen as a positive to have a small.
I heard about the consultation that you got.
Oh, God.
Oh, he shaved his beard shorter this morning though.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
He was
Really?
embarrassed.
Well, I went to a Ikeman.
Ikemen.
Uh-huh.
なんか
It's too much.
What was it called? Like Ikemen 研
ホストにな
究
ったんですか？
something. Yeah.
Oh, you were becoming a host or
Yeah.
They turned me into a host. Okay, we're gonna F again, chat. But don't
Potentially,
worry.
potentially.
Potentially, baby F.
Is this
It's live.
Okay.
We're back.
Now it's live.
Oh,
Yeah. We tried to look at the printer presses, but they were underground, so
Yeah.
sorry, Chad.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, we
I
went
thought I was
to.
wanted to say that.
we went too far underground.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Paper.
So this is those papers, you know. This printing company does not print not only our papers but the public, you know, those leaflets or other things, many things, and it's empty now. But at night there's a lot of trucks or cars to pack the newspapers, then deliver to the local area.
And do volunteers deliver the newspapers every morning?
Yes, I myself once a week.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, the party members deliver the newspaper for free.
Oh.
Not totally free, but very small amount of kind of allowances. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
Mm.
So even top committee members are.
But those trucks are really
That's crazy.
professional.
Yeah.
We pay those
People are flirting with me on chat.
Does not have a girlfriend.
You using Twitch as a dating app right now, man? Almost got Austin showed.
Yeah. Damn. You see that? That's a Bakagaijin move right there. He just jumped over the turnstile.
It's Baka Gaijin.
Bakagaijin.
Okay.
Alright. That's definitely
Yeah, this is some exclusive stuff. Romeo has been researching them, and he's never been inside most of these places.
only in the kind of like
The
public
visitor
space.
area, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Thank you.
I'm very honored that you guys allowed us to see the inner workings of JCP and the newspaper as well.
Oh, no problem. And actually, there's no secrets about us. So
No,
yeah, but still, it's really nice to have you here.
yeah, no, it's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, and thank you for having us on your program.
Oh, of course.
Actually, that white building. This one, the left one is the part of the printing office, printing company. But the next one, building for publishers affiliated to the party. So there's the editorial offices for the magazine, monthly magazines or other stuff.
Like not the
Okay, so a bunch of publishing companies around here are affiliated with the party.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you getting merch?
Oh, there's merch?
Jeff likes to like merch. He
I
has
would
like
love
the
to.
AOC bobbleheads and stuff.
I would love to get some JCB merch. That'd be amazing. Was it a gift shop?
It was like over there. I guess he wants to take us some
I mean, if you can use the card, right? Right, we could have used the card actually.
Oh, these are actual cards?
I think so.
Feels like that.
I'm hungry, so I'm not gonna have time to eat though.
What time do you have to leave?
I have to be in the west side at 1:30 and stop at a hotel to grab all the cameras, so I'm late.
What are you doing?
The podcast to shoot.
You have to, record a podcast.
Well, let me know when you need.
No.
No, he can leave. I'll just man the camera myself.
Yeah.
あ、そっか。This is the big conference hall.
That's too bad.
We go.
Oh, that's the other side. That's where we came, the other side. Just power through, keep going.
I'm trying to have some communist grub.
If only Chad could smell what was in there. If you're gonna do a sit-down thing, I might just prop the camera and dip out.